Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you. Today is, though not a festival, our entire hospital has been decorated like a festival because it is a celebration. Celebration to create awareness about the most common cancer which is affecting our ladies, that is breast cancer. And it is our duty as oncologists, as a team, to create awareness as much as possible so that we can get this cancer under control. So let me begin with the slide to make you understand how common this cancer has become right now. Here we can see that initially, few years ago, the most common cancer affecting our ladies was the cervical cancer or the Garbhapai Y cancer. With the vaccination that has come for human papilloma virus, as well as with pap smear and VRV screening, we are able to get down cervical cancer to a great extent. But at the same time, breast cancer has been constantly rising over the years, and now it has become the most common cancer affecting our ladies. Initially, a few years ago, we used to say 1 in 100 or 1 in 80 women used to be affected with breast cancer in India. But now it has become so common that 1 in 38 or 1 in 35 of the women above age of 50 years is diagnosed with breast cancer. Every alternate house, we might expect a lady who has got some relative or some friend affected with breast cancer. It has become that common now. And the incidence is rising not only in the cities, the urban areas, but also the rural areas are having a steady increase in the incidence. Initially, we used to say the incidence is rising, but only in the urban areas because of westernization, because of sedentary lifestyle. But that is not the case now. Even the rural area, the rural women are having an increased incidence of breast cancer. This is the latest data which was published for the year 2020, and we can see that breast cancer now accounts for the maximum number of cancers. And initially, though it was around 10 to 15% of all the cancers, now it is around approximately 30% of all cancers. And cervical cancer has, as I said before, gone down significantly, and it is now just around 15 to 18% of all cancers. Data from Tamil Nadu also shows the same thing, that breast cancer is increasing in incidence steadily over the years. Also, across the metro cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, there is a steady increase in the incidence of breast cancer. Now, what does this increase in incidence mean? It also means that the number of deaths because of breast cancer are also the highest as compared to the other cancers. Though we have significant achievements made for the treatment of breast cancer, lot of advances are there, still it is the most common cancer which is causing deaths in Indian women. This is our data, our hospital. Since we started from, the cancer treatment started from 2015, but proper data maintenance and everything has been started since 2017-18. And so we have a data from 2018 which is showing a steady increase in the number of cancer patients which we see. This data is not only Namakkal, but the surrounding areas as well. Salem, Karur, Tirchangod, Erode, all these areas, this is a combined data. And we can see, for example, to 500 by the end of this month. So the problem is increasing. And what are the causes of breast cancer? What exactly leads to breast cancer? This we need to understand. So the most important cause is age. The increasing age itself is a risk factor for causing breast cancer. Being a female itself is a risk factor for breast cancer, which we cannot change. But what we can do is we can be aware and we can detect the cancer in the earlier stages so that we can cure it completely. So this is the aim of starting this breast screening campaign for awareness and screening. Another important factor is family history of cancer. For example, mother is having cancer or grandmother is having cancer. This usually is quite common nowadays, but it doesn't mean that there is a very high risk for the daughter or the sisters to have cancer, it means that there is a slightly increased risk as compared to the normal population. That is around 1.5 to 3 times more. As against a hereditary breast cancer, which there is a mutation which is inherited, which accounts for only 5 to 10%. Ladies who have this inherited mutation, the risk of cancer is as high as 30 to 80%. And then we have to discuss in detail about how to screen them, how to prevent them, a lot of other things, which is a separately different topic. So ladies who get really scared because their mothers or grandmothers have cancer need not be so worried, because their risk is slightly higher than the general population, but definitely they need to be aware and they need to come regularly for checkup. Another important cause of breast cancer is a prolonged estrogen exposure. We all know that the two hormones which are important for a femininity are estrogen and progesterone. Now, estrogen is implicated for causing breast cancer. Exactly what estrogen is? A long exposure of estrogen. And how does this long exposure occur? Nowadays, with more of sedentary lifestyle, we see children not going outside and play, and having more of junk food. And this has increased the age of menarche. Initially, the periods used to start by around 13, 14, and now it has the age of menarche has come down to 8, 10. So this has increased the exposure of estrogen to our girls. Again, the age of menopause, which has gone ahead, and this period of menstruation, early menarche and late menopause, increases the risk of estrogen exposure to our women. Again, infertility. With modernization, delaying of first pregnancy, having a sedentary lifestyle, we encounter so many IVF centers, so many infertility centers all around, and one of the aspects of infertility treatment is using of estrogen and hormone manipulation. It has been found that a lot of infertility treatment cycles, IVF cycles, can also increase the risk of breast cancer. As I said, sedentary lifestyle, dietary factors. Why? Because these excess fat that is there in the body is an estrogen source. And whenever there is excess estrogen, there is more of cells proliferating in the breast and more chances for the breast cells to go into a cancer formation. So just to give you an idea how all ladies present to us, this is not to scare you, but to understand that even in such ages, when so many facilities are available, we do get ladies with really advanced stages. So this is actually, first one is a very early case. As we can see in the upper inner aspect, there is a small lump, and she actually presented with a nipple discharge which was blood stain. That is a blood which is coming through the nipple. So she presented with a blood stain nipple discharge, and on examination we noticed that there was a lump in the breast as well. So this is one of the early stages of breast cancer. If a lady delays, we can get somebody presenting like this with a huge mass in the breast, and it is really surprising that they have not yet come to the clinic. It is only because it is causing significant heaviness and pain that she has decided to come to the hospital, because the priorities of our Indian woman is the family. This is another case where the tumor has increased and it has fungated, or it has ruptured onto the skin. So we encountered ladies like this as well. And this is one extreme case where the entire breast has been replaced by a hard fixed mass, and she has not taken any treatment. She's scared of treatment. And if you can notice, there is a lump on the other side also. So both the breasts have been significantly affected. So even in this age, we do get patients with such severe or end stage disease, in spite of so many facilities available where you can detect the tumor at the early stage and the cancer can be completely cured with no risk to life. So how is it possible? So this is possible with periodic checkup. First is self-breast examination, which will be explained in detail. Self-breast examination can be started as early as 20 years of age, and it has to be done monthly. The next is a clinical examination, which can start by 20 or 30 years. What is a clinical examination? Is examination by a doctor, which has to be done every 6 months to 1 year at annual intervals. Need not be monthly. If any problem is detected during a self-breast examination, like some lump or nipple discharge, then definitely an urgent doctor's appointment is needed. Mammography is, what is mammography? Is a X-ray. Like everybody is very common with X-ray chest. With corona being so much common, CT scan, X-ray chest. Similarly, mammogram is an X-ray of the breast, and it helps us to identify small lesions which may not be felt on clinical examination or palpation. So mammography but has to be done only after 40 to 50 years of age. Why? Because initial ages, young girls will have little dense breast. Mammography is not much of use before 40-50 years of age. It has to be done only after 40 to 50 years of age, and once it is done, it can be repeated depending upon the doctor's advice. It need not be done annually or 2 yearly, because mammography itself is a risk for developing breast cancer because of continued radiation exposure. So that is a very important point. There are centers who advocate mammography yearly, biannually, but only after a doctor's recommendation it can be repeated. So the motive of this entire awareness program is that you as a lady become aware. As we say, change starts from you. We say awareness starts from you. And when you are aware, you can make your family aware, you can make your society aware, and we can as a whole make our country aware and help to get this breast cancer problem under control. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.